Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your average gamer and you join me in a foggy pits at Laguna Seca for episode 15, my Forza Motorsport career mode. It's not the right day really for driving a convertible, but hey, that was my choice, so I'm going to have to stick with it. I did some mild modification of my MX-5, I didn't have that many points to spend, just bought a few bits and bobs, nothing too exciting, none of which is adjustable anyway, that's for certain. So and obviously, as you can see, I put my number plate on the back, so that's that. So without further ado, let's start some practicing, shall we? I do believe it's a 6-lap race. Away you go. Oh, sparks flying there. Need a lick of paint on the old spoiler. Right. Let's see how we go. So it's really not powerful enough to do anything crazy, this car, but that does make it very, very nice to drive. Right, first corner. Yep, no oversteer antics, not a lot of understeer, nice and neutral. Very nice indeed. As I say, it says, let's just negotiate this. It did say on the description of the event that it was dense fog. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. I'm guessing it's going to be a lot worse than this. But still, I've raced this track a million times, so I'm well aware of the layout, so you shouldn't be shouldn't get lost or anything. Man, I love the corkscrew. Yeah, simplicity itself driving this car, really. See how much grunt I've got. A little bit more than that guy. Car level 6. It's me lap time beaten. Whoops. Brakes a little too late there. Ooh, a little bit of oversteer. Yeah, I could do with some roll bars on it. It's a little bit whoops, you can feel it leaning a little way when you're mid-corner. Only affects it if I'm driving badly, which I am again. What am I doing? Come on Dave, get with the program. Practice makes perfect. I seem to be faster than these guys in the practice. Excuse me, Mark. Oh, is that martini paint job? Oops, went a bit too hard there. Or too tight there and then too wide. Yes, lovely this car. This is the second lap, isn't it? So I've got one more practice lap. That's one of the great first corners in racing, that is. Have I got enough legs to get past this guy? Oh, he's pulled out a little bit. Thank you, fella. That's another great corner. They're pretty much all great corners, aren't they? I know I always say that. But, oh, car level 7. Tricky little corner, that. Good feel on the brakes, but they're not the strongest in the world. And there we go. Right. Here he goes, back in the pits. Is he going to lock up again? Yep, just a little bit. It's a pretty little car. I like it. Quick pre-race vape. Right. Let's get going. The same first to third. What was that, 16th? Some pretty look at that, that's such a mad looking MX-5. Right, I don't think that chap was leading the championship. Oh sorry, I'm leading the championship. It was behind me in the championship. So, let's see how we go. 6 laps. Try and avoid the carnage as much as I can. Sneak through the middle there. Where's the braking point? Oh, there's someone. I wonder why that felt a bit weird. There's someone right on the inside of me. Go. Inside one, outside the other. Not braking there. What is they braking for? Right. I've run wide. Every time I've done that, I must keep it a little bit tighter there. Right, let's set about catching these two. God, yeah, turned in really tight on the brakes there. Yep, a little bit closer. It's not, doesn't seem too foggy at the moment, but like that race at Grand Oak Raceway I did recently in my M3. It can change very quickly in this game, so it might fog up for later in the race. There we go, that was better. Just glance the curb on the way out. Whoops. Yeah, sorry. He threw me out a little bit there. I was trying to get up the inside and then I realised that I hadn't given myself enough space. I'm surprised they didn't ask me to give that place back. I would have been prepared to do that. But it's not like Formula 1 this. Right, just got to try and find the ideal spot to get past this guy. This is the thing with a track like this. There isn't really actually, sorry, let me put it a different way. There's only really one line, isn't there, around the track? One precise race line. Here we go, I can get him in here. Bye bye. Right. Cool, it's barely accelerating up this hill. Come on, little MX-5. Well, it seems to be brightening up a little bit. It's a little bit strange when you're cornering. Every other car that I've driven has been substantially quicker than this and substantially livelier, if you will, in the way that they handle, particularly the other rear-wheel drive cars. Must remember that the brakes are not too hard at the moment. I need to get some sport brakes on this, I think. But yeah, so when I'm cornering, I'm expecting the car to run wider and, you know, have to wash off a lot more speed, but you just don't in this. corkscrew. Such a mad corner, that. Not sure how much racing they still do at Laguna Seca. I assume they do a lot. Not sure if the MotoGP bikes still go there. Anyone remember Rossi against Stoner and the inside of the corkscrew? Fantastic stuff. I love that. Yeah, it's really, really nice, this car, but as I say, it's just a little weird. But weird in a good way. It's just, you're expecting it to do so much more going into in the middle and coming out of corners, and it doesn't really do anything at the moment. It just sort of goes around it. So I'm just preparing myself, you know, understeer or oversteer, you know, a big slide from a boot full of power, but it just doesn't happen. It's not weird, Dave, it's just different. There we go. Just coming around the last corner now, already up to car level 10. Should have unlocked a fair few more things. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry to cut across you there. Was yakking. Again, even with the standard diff, it turns him really tight off throttle. Not expecting that, like I wasn't with the M5, the M3. I do want to buy that original M5. It's going to happen at some point. As I say, my favourite M5 is no longer in this game. Is it the E39? Man, I love that car. One last corkscrew. Last corner. And there we go. 16th on the grid to another win. Happy days. Yes.
Good work out there. We finished P1.
We certainly did, ma'am. Cool, it's not even a top E-class yet, this car. I didn't even check that. Still, what I'm going to do to it next will probably take it into the D class. Yeah, that was Mr. Bermuda 441 was behind me in the championship before that race. So what have I got now? 8-point lead. Wow, look at that design. That's amazing. Yes. It's getting used to celebrating up there, folks. Magic. Right, let's have a look. Ooh, driver level 50. I did do some driving off camera, not in this, but I just did some free racing. I got my Supra up to car level 50, got an achievement for that. So my driver level did go up a little bit, I think, from doing that. I did a few races, then I just did some test driving. It was quite late at night, I was a bit sleepy. So, right, 39,200. Sorry, I'm thinking, my mind is elsewhere. Right, got the diff, got flywheel, transmission, got the clutch, got the ignition, got the drive line, rear wing, bumpers and skirts, hood, another 35 grand for driver level 50. Happy days. What have I got? 2.26 million. Excellent. Alright. Eaglerock Speedway. Club circuit. I may have to give my car a little performance boost. 8 laps. That doesn't look like too tricky a section at the top as you look at it, where there's some turns. I suppose for the first part I'm going to be braking from pretty high speed. Mostly clear, 8 laps. 6:45 PM. Interesting. Right. Performance. I might eventually put a rear wing on, but I'm going to put a sport transmission on because then I can adjust the top speed. I'll put the diff on as well. Yes, I can't put any better brakes on it. I'm going to put some stronger anti-roll bars because it was leaning a little bit in the corners, but that's all my points is used up. Right, let's confirm that. Oops, gone too far. Yeah. Still run 128. Just put those in the middle and lower the fronts a little bit. I put the diff on, didn't I? Yeah, that was the other thing. Well, let's put those on 50, should make it a little bit livelier. And let's continue. As I say, never been here before, I don't think. Not sure how big an oval it is. I don't think it's quite like
Meet you at Augie's is commonly heard at Eaglerock because the turn into the infield leads to the A-shaped Augie's Corner, named after the founder's son.
Thank you, man. A little bit of history there. I say know nothing about this circuit. So, right. Let's just get out there on track, see what's what. There he goes. That's more. Weather's a bit more like it for top down. Excuse me for top down motoring. Yeah, it's not a particularly big oval. Right, this is the corner, isn't it? He nearly threw me out going in the pits there. I nearly followed him. Someone went off there, big style. Yeah, not a lot to the track in reality, but still got to do it properly. Nice paint job there. Don't have to brake there, just ease off gently. God, that's a tricky little corner, that. Interesting way of doing it. It breaks up the circuit. I like it. So I sort of throw in an extra lap just because it's I've not beaten my time, you see. Oh well. Got to be quite precise, I think, to beat that time. There we go. Steaming in the pits again. Right. And let's see. Yeah. Start there, 3rd to 5th. That's in Iowa, USA. Oh, he's on pole again, that fella. How are we doing for time? Exactly half an hour. Oh, it's a bit dark. bit of slipstream. Don't recall seeing how many laps this was. Oh, it's 8 laps, there we go. Whoops. Wow. It does like a slide now. Lost the place, but I can get it back quite quick. It's whether or not I can catch that that chap in first. It's pretty nippy. Sorry folks, really concentrating. If things go quiet for a little while, that's why. Wide in there again. Yeah, he's quite consistently quick, this guy, so it's going to be difficult to catch. Just hug the inside line. Going to need a bit of slipstream help. Another guy stranded on the inside there. Yeah, this was maybe the wrong track to open up that rear diff, because when I'm coming off throttle on that long, the one place I have to ease off on the curve, the car's trying to step out. Hello.
3 remaining.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Right here, it's just a little twitchy, which is fine on a regular course where you want it to tuck in on the corners. God dear. I'm learning on the job here, folks. Oh wow, I'm going to be lapping people. Still not drastically pulling away. Last.
One more. Finish strong.
Yes, ma'am. I'll have a look when I'm in free play as to how many different layouts there are on this train. It might only be this one and the oval, but that's one thing I'll take a look at. Whoa, 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 don't break there. Whoa, man, I tell you what. Didn't need that happening.
Well done. P1.
Thank you. Oh dear. You very, very nearly caught me out there. Right. What's quickest round the lap? Right, so I've got an 11-point lead now. How are we doing for time? Yeah, just coming up 40 minutes, so I won't do any more racing in this episode, but I'll do a bit of tuning, but only after celebrated on the podium, top step of the podium again. It's easy for me to say. Yes. How much did we get? 18,700. That's not bad. Intercooler, weight reduction, aspiration, camshaft. Excellent. Homestead, Miami road circuit. Good little track that. 7:52 a.m. so another evening race. 5 laps, cloudy, so it's not going to be, well, I suppose it could rain, but we shall see. We shall see, folks. Let's just continue. Right, let me just do this before I wrap up for this episode. So before it's another 750. Right, I'm gonna put sport brakes on it just to see how they feel. Let's put some sport springs and dampers on it as well. What have I got? 300 points. Let's take that off and that off. Well, that takes it up quite substantially. Yeah, let's put a sport camshaft on it. Oh, I've got a fuel system on there as well. Let me take that off. Sorry. Yeah, let's put a race camshaft on it. I've only got 50 points. Oh right, so that means I can put this back on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that takes the top speed up to 131. I like the sound of that. Oh, let's just adjust the gearing down a little bit. There we go, 133.6. Yes, please. Good. So that's another 2 race wins. Another few car points is gained and added. Let's head off to Miami where I can sit in the pits and bring this episode to a conclusion. Excellent. Car's getting a little bit more powerful, a little bit livelier every time.
Track temps can reach over 130 degrees here on a hot, humid day, which may reduce your tire's grip around this road course during the race.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate the heads up. But, we shall see how it goes, but not this episode. That will be in the next one. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Please do leave a like if you could. That would be really, really helpful for me. And also subscribe to my channel if you like the content. A couple more races here, and then got some German. I think it's a German championship or German car championship next. So looking forward to that. Maybe a bit of Audi action. I think that's what I'm thinking. But not just yet. Still got this to do yet. So yeah. So I'll just say thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Cheerio.